Hi, I'm Jordan. These are my kids. And if you guys have gotten to this video, you guys are trying to help me partake in the most pettiest part of revenge that I've ever seen in my life. So thank you for moving on over to help me with that. For those of you guys who are new to the class and need some context, I made a video like 2 days ago. Right, because I'm new to YouTube. I don't do much YouTube stuff. So I was like, let me do a playful little video the first time. I don't know how to edit or anything. So I sat down in the bathroom back there and I'm like, let me just do a little quick video. Right. The video it was labeled, if you eat here, you're terrible. Right. The premise was that if you eat at these places, this is what it says about you. That was the premise of the video. Right. For example, if you eat at Burger King, you're a smart person. If you eat at Jack in the Box, you're the most reliable friend in your friend group. Right. Now, mind you, that's so like just as I explained it to you, you understand the premise of the video. Good job. I know why? Because you're smart and I appreciate you. Right. Some people, they don't really know how to read, and they're not as smart as I think they are, because what happens is I made the video, right? Then I got a message. I thought, mind you, only like 300 people are subscribed to me. I made this video thinking like 2 or 3 people were gonna watch it. No big deal. I was like, cool, I'll make it just for my own enjoyment, hopefully somebody else's. I get a text message from a McDonald's worker, right? They messaged me on Instagram. They said, are we going to have a McIssue? Come here. What's a McIssue? I was like, what? He said, are we going to have a McIssue? Because I saw your video talking mess about McDonald's workers. When did I talk anything negative about McDonald's workers at all? Every time I talk about McDonald's workers, I'm terrified of them. Wanna know why? Because they're the strongest individuals I've seen in my life. If you work at McDonald's, you're built differently. That's what I keep saying, right? McDonald's workers are the only workers I know that are willing to fight if you disrespect them. They don't care if they have the badge on or not. Anything, if they have that uniform on, they feel even more justified to make sure you have a bad time if you disrespect them. I never ever try to overstep with McDonald's workers ever, right? One time someone tried to fight me over asking for a McFlurry in a rude tone. You get what I'm saying? I don't mess with McDonald's workers. So I never said anything bad. What I said was, if you eat at McDonald's, you probably have cheated on every single test that you've taken, right? And I said that things probably work out for you, but you have no idea why. That's what I said in the video, but he took that differently. So he said, are we gonna have a McIssue? I said, what are you talking about? And how did you find my Instagram? He said, don't even worry about it. He said, you know what? He said, I don't want to hear you talking mess about McDonald's ever again. I said, really? Is that right? Is that right? You care about McDonald's that much, really? And then as I'm trying to put that fire out, right, a Chipotle worker, I wish I was kidding. I wish I was kidding. For those of you guys who don't know me, my whole entire life is a really it's either a really funny horror movie or it's a really sad romantic comedy. But everything bad happens just out of nowhere, and I don't know why, right? I just kind of roll with the punches at this point. There's a reason why I look 52, but I'm 25. You just flip the numbers. But a Chipotle worker messaged me. He said, oh, I saw your video. Like I was trying to hide it. I said, that's the point of a video, and I posted it so you could watch it. He's like, I saw your video. That's how you feel about Chipotle workers? He said, okay, in that case, I don't want you to ever go to a Chipotle ever again. I said, oh, first off, not a problem. But second, I don't like people telling me what to do. Is it because I'm an Aries, or is it because my name is Jordan? Either way, probably both. I don't care. Don't tell me what to do, because I'm going to do the opposite of what you're telling me to do. You get what I'm saying? So when he messaged me that, I said, oh, okay. Okay, for sure, right? What they did was they put me in a little group chat, in Instagram, a little group chat. I'm assuming they're friends, right? And they're like, here's a deal. They said, here's a deal. Here's a deal. What's the deal, guys, right? I'm sitting there waiting. They're like, you're going to take down that video and you're not going to talk mess about McDonald's or Chipotle ever again. I said, you know what, guys? You're right. You're right. I said, you know what? I said, check in with my YouTube tomorrow. That video gone. I won't talk about it. I'll be on my best behavior. They're like, cool. So because of that, now comes this video of everything that is wrong with McDonald's and Chipotle. Starting with number 1, and mind you, this video is sponsored by those 2 guys that put me in a message and told me not to do this. Thank you so much. I love you guys. Number 1, we'll go with the McDonald's list. 1, none of your food is actually real. It's made out of pink goo and dreams. 2, why every single McDonald's, at least the majority of them, put in the most just inconvenient spaces? right? 3, how come you guys have two drive-through lines, right? But you still, for some reason, cannot manage to make it move fast. When I'm in a McDonald's drive-through, it feels like I'm going to the DMV and I have to make appointments. It's so long. It's so long. Okay, next one. Why is your McDonald's Sprite taste like an adult liquor? Tastes like a beverage that I need to prepare my body for. How come you put battery acid inside of cups? That was a brain fart. How come you put battery acid inside of cups? How can you do that, right? Next one, your cookies, never been good, right? Other one, why is your ice cream machine always broken? And if that's not the case, how come you never want to get me ice cream? You know what I mean? Why don't we lean into that one too? Right, now mind you, that's just everything wrong with the McDonald's establishment, and that is only specifically for the guy who was worried about it. Every other McDonald's worker, respect you guys. I respect you. You guys are built differently. I don't think I can do the job that you guys do because you guys work hard at it. Next, everything wrong with Chipotle. 1, you guys are terrible at giving portions, right? When I say double scoop, that means put that spoon inside the bucket of meat and get me 2 full scoops of meat in there, right? Not little quarter scoops and then charge me double. You guys have issues, right? Mind you, disclaimer, I've worked for Chipotle. I was a grill at Chipotle for a majority of the year. Worst job I've had in my life. Number 2, for Chipotle at least. How come if I wanted a bowl and a burrito or a taco of some sort, right? How come it cost me half of my life savings? How come it's so expensive at Chipotle? You know what I'm saying? 3rd, how come every single limited offer drink that you have just is not that tasty? 5, how come you guys open and close at the weirdest times? 6, here's the deal with that. Well, I don't even know if I'm at 6. I'm just gonna keep going actually. How come your guys' uniforms look like you need help? Put some spice in your life. The black and brown is awesome. Maybe switch it up a little bit, right? Next thing too, how come you guys make it apparent to hire just the youngest staff possible that has never dealt with customers in their lives? When I walk in, right, and they don't even want to say welcome. They're just like, what do you want? Mind you, don't get me wrong, I understand. When you're tired, I get the what do you want. I understand that. But if you're gonna be a what do you want kind of worker, I'll put best example. If you walk into an establishment and you're like, what do you want? Get my order out fast. If you're gonna be rude, get my order out fast. I'm cool with that. If you're gonna be kind to me and the order takes long, it has to be a balance. If you're rude to me and the order's bad, that's when I have a problem. I don't mind it if you're like, what do you want? And you got all my stuff done quickly, but that's never the case with Chipotle. All right, now mind you, I'm not gonna take too much of you guys' time, but I just wanna make this video for the sake of, don't tell me what to do, because I'm gonna do the opposite of it. And I really, really hope the 2 guys that are gonna check in on this video and watch this know that this was specifically for you. If this video gets 2 views and it's just you guys, I'm cool with it. I love it actually. So have a fantastic day, right? Have a McTastic day and have a Chipotle afternoon.